Alright. Just like watching Sly make himself dizzy here, you know? Alright, let's nip back to Canada. Can I sell anything now? I'm still can't buy anything really. Well, I can, but fuck it. Actually, this is a no bad thing to do when waiting for folk to come in. Let's go back to Paris and see if I can get the last few thingies, balls. Do I still have the music turned off actually? I think I do. Hello, Teo. Is that going up or down? I don't know. Yep, that's music. Hello, Lelia. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a pug. Alright. Hello, Zach. How are yous doing today? Right, first of all, let's search entirely around the perimeter of Paris. I bet you we can find the last 4 bottles. Hello, Warren. Prepping a wall for painting. You know, funnily enough, I got this letter through the door the day, right? Fuck it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello, Rock. How are you? Right, let's get this. Thank you. Okay. 3 you go. We can get the last 3. Easy. Doing good. Watching Thundercats, nice one. Beautiful Wednesday afternoon. What did the letter say? Oh, the fucking letter. No, the letters feel like someone that lives in my building who kind of fancies herself the sort of like landlord because she's been painting the friggin'. I need to keep my voice down because it's literally my neighbour and they might hear me. They've been painting like the hall and they've put this like letter under everybody's doors like, please pay this for us painting the hallway. It's just like, what the fuck, you know? So y'all need to donate so I can pay these people who I didn't ask to paint my hall. So yeah, get donating. You were playing some PS2 earlier. What were you playing? Isn't that the... Yeah, I was about to say, that's the sound of the bottle, isn't it? That noise. One of those people, pretty much. And to be fair, they do actually get their finger out when there's some genuine problems with the building. Like, our door wouldn't lock for like a good month or so, and they finally said, look, fuck it, we'll pay for it. fucking put the money under the door. And I always put the money under the door, you know? I'm always fair, but yeah, I guess it's still a bit like, makes you ponder. Need for Speed Most Wanted. What one was, well, let me think. The only Need for Speed I remember mucking about with even slightly was Need for Speed Underground. And I remember finding it funny that Need for Speed Underground came out the same year as Tony Hawk Underground. Because, you know, I'm not very smart and that's amusing to me. Why did I think I could do a spire? Jump on that. Clearly you cannot. I don't have a landlord though, Lelia, that's the thing. I own the house I live in. It's just in a close, which is like, you know, a bunch of flats bundled together. I own this building, but I own this bit of the building, I should say. But that's it, really. Underground is good too. I really didn't play enough of it to know, but I was actually thinking of streaming some Tony Hawk games, you know? Like, I don't know how good that would be. I feel like that'd be a game where you need to concentrate a lot, but I don't know. I'm getting tempted. Let's see. Marshall, shame on you. You've missed 6 minutes and 48 seconds. And we are just going to try and find 2 more balls. Like a townhouse in the US. I don't know, actually. Like, it's called a close. Right, a close. And I don't know if it, I don't know if it exists outside the UK, but yeah, it's like a vertical village, as Billy Connolly once described it. Right, I think that's me went around the perimeter. I have a question. Are the Infamous games any addicting? Didn't we talk about Infamous last stream? Rock. Yeah, the Infamous games are good. I'd recommend them. Wasn't there a... I know in Sly 1 there was like a upgrade you can get for your binocucom to tell you where the bottles were, but I don't know if that exists in this game. Probably no. This is me listening for the fucking bottles now. By the way, I totally bought Elden Ring. I've got it there. Hold on. So yeah, I bought Elden Ring, right? A friend of mine actually got it for me for relatively cheap, and he basically got sent 2 copies by accident, and he's like, you want to buy this off me? And I'm like, much for? And I'm like, I got an alright price for it, so yeah, Elden Ring, that's cool. Hello, Raven. I'm taking the piss, here's Elden Ring. That was Segata Sanshiro's game for the Japanese Sega Saturn that I was playing last night, instead of Elden Ring. Yeah. For the Saturn port of Elden Ring, it's by far the best version. Yeah, I heard that version took a lot, was almost outsourced, but I'm glad that they did it internally. I was actually just thinking, like, you guys remember the remake of Bloodborne that came out for the PlayStation 1? It wasn't actually a PlayStation 1 game, it was just like Bloodborne but done in like PlayStation 1 graphics. I was just sort of thinking to myself, what would like a game that would actually be comparable to something like Elden Ring on those consoles? Because I think for the Saturn, it would probably be like a Virtual Highlight, if anybody remembers that game. The Nerd did a video on it, and it looks pretty terrible, but yeah. Runs at like 9 frames per second. I think it literally does run at 9 frames per second. You got distinction in my database exam. Well, a distinct command is when you're looking to return something that's like completely unique to everything else. You know, like, so select all distinct ID, you're returning all the IDs. You know, that's what distinct means to. But you would already know that, having a distinction, eh? Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor. I have not played those, no. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I did actually. I think that was one of the first PS4 games I got. Was the very first one. The other one was Shadow of War, right? That game that literally all its legacy was that they put loot boxes in it. Like, that's literally the only thing I know about that sequel to that Lord of the Rings game, is that loot boxes were in it and everybody was upset by it. I know that Wonder Woman game is going to use the same Nemesis system that those games used. I'm kind of interested in that. You got the PS3 version. I heard the PS3 version was, like, very lacking compared to the next-gen version. Like, literally console, the hardware it was running on was not able to handle it. Like, there weren't as many Nemesises. Right. I'm sucking pretty bad when it comes to finding these balls. Maybe I should just say fuck it and get going. Get back to Canada. I know, so I was taking the piss. Oh, there's Yen. Right, one more. Come on, we can find one more. In Sly 5, I hope we finally get a pouch to put his cane in when he's climbing. I can't be hygienic to... Dear oh dear. I mean, just think about it. It's like, all of his ancestors have used that. Including that, what was his name? What was that cowboy one? Tennessee Cooper. He was probably like chewing tobacco like nobody's business. And his gubs were all out of that cane like 100 years ago. I mean, it's like an expensive antique as well. You know, you'd think they'd take better care of it. But no. Why do I feel like it's on the ground somewhere? I feel like I'm sticking to the rooftops a bit too much. So Alpha Mega was sent to about Skies for Arcadia HD or something asking someday for you. Yeah, I think I retweeted that. It was like that picture of Aika when she's looking at Vi's when Enrique's like totally checking out Megumi. I remember that, yeah. He's definitely got Sutton Marshall. He must have. It's just a tweet by a guy that used to make YouTube videos, Lelia. I don't think he's like, I don't think he's uploaded in ages, has he? Which is a shame, because I used to really like his videos. He moaned a hell of a lot, but he was entertaining, you know? He also did like a video where he literally destroyed a Dreamcast, you know? Like the Dreamcast was already broken, but I didn't appreciate that. Money fuck Alpha Omega Sin. Yeah. He was a big like guy in the whole Gamergate shit show that happened, you know? I still have no idea what Gamergate was, okay? I kind of want to keep it that way. But he would talk about it a lot, you know? I never really watched those videos too much, but yeah. I think that was around the time I sort of like lost a bit of interest in him. But he's been away long enough that I would like him to come back, you know? Nope. He's just fullied. Thank you, Scottish Cow Wrestling. What's that, like Aberdeen Angus's? Thank you very much for the follow. Right, stuff this, we're going back to Canada. Can't be ours fine. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll say fucking come back here. But back to the episode menu. Let's go for Murray. It depends on what the farmer does, but we have been doing a lot of work recently. Some of our staff made it to... Hold on, what's this? It depends on what the farmer likes, but we have been doing a lot of work recently. Some of our stuff made it to certain sites. Cook. What does that mean? I don't know how Twitch works. What does that mean? Duck, in your opinion, what do you think is one of the most interesting games to watch speedrun? Honestly, Raven, any game that you think you know well, alright? I remember the first time I watched Ratchet & Clank get a speedrun. It was just like... I didn't know what that meant. Cook is an alternate emote some streams have. See, that's my problem, Scottish Cow. Alright, you're Scottish Cow now, okay? That's my problem, Scottish Cow, okay? I don't know, like, all these phrases and shit, alright? Like, what was that? I only recently learned how to raid people. It's where the missus caused you. Oh, jings. Like, Ocarina of Time speedruns quite a lot. The thing that I've heard... Hello, Vane Samrook. The thing about Ocarina of Time speedruns, right, and I've heard this criticism a little bit, is that people are pretty much not playing that game anymore, you know? You're not speedrunning the game, you're following a very specific list of, like, commands that, and it's becoming like pretty much impossible to like find other optimizations. Like the game is so broken, you know. That's not really the case with like Mario 64, which is still largely, you know, so skill based and whatnot. That's a great game to watch speedrunning, I would say. First duck now cow soon. We'll call his place Scottish Farm. Scottish Farm. Maybe that's a. I mean, we were talking about like if I ever got a sub button, what we would call like. We were talking about what Scottish ducklings. We were talking about. I think we said something else. Can't make. Oh fuck, that's Carmelita.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
The metal's too resilient for my bombs or your muscle. No, for this job, we're going to have to rely on a stronger force. The love of a mother for her child.
You got something to tell me?
Yes, I've had the good fortune of locating 2 juvenile bear cubs. If you put them together inside that fence, they'd surely start fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabbles should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
I get ya. That big mama bear will be able to smash the fence no problem to free her cubs.
That's correct.
Beware, cubs, for you are hunted by the Murray.
The focus changed when I mentioned Carmelia. Carmelia's fucked. She got so fucked by that train. She's still a bit fucked. Let's just sit here and watch this a little while, shall we? I think she's about to fall, actually. She's moving slightly. Can I walk past her? Hold on. Oh, she still shot me. She's just caught in limbo. She's doing a workout. Well, I guess she's got to keep warm in the cold Canadian weather. I can respect that. And the train's still there. I'm gonna die, shit. Tell you. Right, that's probably reloaded the map and Carmelia's back to normal now. Sad face. Yeah, there she is. Alright, bear napping. You give it an 8 out of 10 with the clip.
Good work, Murray. I'll send you coordinates to the next bear cub.
Have you heard of this PS2 game? I have, Rock. Yeah. I think I had that at some... Or maybe it was a demo I played. I didn't know what to make of it, though, at the time. Really good game. I never hear too many people talk about it now, though. Doug, do you know what kind of build you are gonna go for in Elden Ring, like magic user, warrior type? I don't fucking know, Raven. I'm just gonna like spend 5 minutes in the character creator. Alright, make my character look like Carmelita as much as I can, then play until I die, and then get in the huff and, you know, probably go back to playing the Sega Saturn. Hello, Link Mario Samus. Yeah, I do remember it being, like, quite bloody. Yeah. Oh, fuck, there's the bear. Nice beard, thank you. I grew it myself. Some king, I just saw a hippo carrying a bear while getting shot by a fox. Motherfucker. Near to you. Alright, Mayor Bear napping. Oh wait, it's actually in here, okay.
Sorry to say it, but the other cub is somewhere in this bear cave. Be careful, Murray.
You know, for a game where you play as animals, there sure is a lot of animal cruelty in there. Murray smashes a glass bottle and the mother bear hears. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Oh, bollocks. Castlevania. Give me a you. Yep, that's just how this world rolls, Raven. Hunting season. Right, go and fight.
Well, that was fast. The mother is already on her way. That was beautiful. Just like a nature documentary, only more violent.
That was quick. Right, I think is the next... When I do this bit with Bentley, is the next one the heist, actually? Because if it is, I probably might as well have just finished this on Monday. Even weirder that, well, most of the animals are anthropomorphic, you also get some normal ones. That's what we're saying, yeah. Oh shit, gotta switch to Murray. This is definitely not the safe house. That sound kind of cracks me up. Probably shouldn't use it when cutting about in these rails though, because you can't stop. Yeah, that was my first time really seeing it as well, Raven. I don't usually buy the gadgets whenever I play these games, you know?
Heads up, Bentley. Here comes Iron Horse number 2. You and that RC chopper of yours ready?
We'll get the job done, provided I can catch up with that train.
I got nothing. It's the second time that's happened in this playthrough. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, I do wonder what NRS's game next is. Did you subscribe to Maximilian 2 as well, Raven? Because yeah, I saw his video this morning on that.
This had better work. Slime won't stand a chance making it through this train unless I neutralize the aerial defenses. Good thing I outfitted the RC chopper with a new cannon. Let's see. The X button drops bombs and the square button shoots forward. I should bomb those missile launchers before things get ugly.
Oh god. Was it just me or was the music a bit off there? Hello, super sheep. Hey, we're building up the farm right here. We've got a duck, we've got a cow, now we've got a sheep. Smashing. I get that this is a kid's game, but the hand-holding seems a bit too much. Well, just because it told me what button does what there, Marshall, it wasn't that bad. By the way, I meant to ask earlier, guys, but how does it sound? Does it sound a little bit louder or quieter than usual? Because I was mucking about with the volume settings in the last stream when playing all that Yakuza music, so if you could let me know if it sounds okay. Oh, Cool Breeze! There you go. There he is. Right. Oh fuck. Why was I interested in having Cool Breeze come in again? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, it was because all the way back in like fucking Saturday, I had a Papa John's. All right, I had a Papa John's. I was literally eating it in front of the whole stream, and I was waiting on you to come in because you always ask. I literally had like some bags of Greg's from earlier that day as well. So I had Papa John's and I had Greg's, and I was going to advertise them like a little sellout bitch, but you weren't here, so I never did it. I hope you're happy. And I'm blaming Canada because South Park. Have you never heard that song from South Park before? Blame Canada? Fuck. We'll play it later if you want.
This is it! The final stretch!
I have like one bit. If I get hit once, I'm fucked.
I'm so close! Finley strikes again! Yes, the aerial defenses are down! Now it's all up to Sly to finish the job!
Oh, for God's sake. Look, I had fucking spaghetti bolognese for dinner, alright? It was delicious. Have I ever played Prince of Persia? I have, yes. I think I played all 3 of them? Yeah, I did, yeah. I don't know if I finished the first one. Try and mind. I've played the original 3 to a decent extent, yeah. Am I drinking tonight? Coke Zero. Actually, just a moment. I gotta turn my heating off. It's hot in here. Ah, that's better. Bloomin' roasting. But yeah, we're drinking Coke Zero. Like the game where the prince has a dark form and the one on 360 art style is like painted. Yeah, Prince of Persia's had a bit of a rocky history, you know. I want some Popeye's chicken. Look, Popeye's chicken doesn't exist over here, but it looks really good, you know? Like, it looks so much better than KFC. I would love to try some Popeyes. Actually, why is it not defaulting to the heist? Oh, there's a Sly mission over there. Damn it. She's American and she always has Wendy's. I can't wait to try it. Yeah, there's a lot of like American fast food chains that I know if I lived there, I'd probably be dead already, but I really, really want to try it. Yes, Marshall. I actually remember, right? I never confirmed how true this was, and I definitely heard it like years ago, so for all I know, they've changed the recipe since then, but the reason why KFC is called KFC, like if you watch an advert for KFC or a commercial or whatever, right? You'll notice that they never actually refer to it as Kentucky Fried Chicken, okay? And the reason they can't call it Kentucky Fried Chicken is because legally, there is not enough chicken in that fucking chicken for it to be called chicken and advertised as chicken. Yeah, and I always thought that was quite interesting. No Wendy's in the UK or Papa John's. I think I still have the box. I might still have the box. Hold on. Hey, there you go. Papa John's, links in the description. Alright. This has been here since Saturday, so it's probably a bit manky. Is there anything edible still in here? No, there's nothing edible in here. Hello, Objective. And also, next to the Papa John's box, I noticed, here's a half-drank mocha from Greg's. Okay, this is definitely not edible anymore. It's like, it's not really coffee anymore. It's sort of sounds a bit jellified now, so I'm definitely not drinking that. But there you go, Papa John's and Greg's. Ugh. I'll say it's my favorite pizza store from is Jets. Where's Jet? I don't think there's any Jets out here. Never heard of that one, no. I never played Overwatch, no, Raven. Not at all, no. Wait, there's a Wendy's in London? Bit out of my league, but still, fucking hell. Yeah, it does do coffee, and it's not bad. I quite like the Greg's coffee, you know. Where I live, they have a Hooters. I think it is the only one in the UK. A Hooters full of UK women. Oh God, that's gonna be some sloppy chicken. That. But yeah, no, never been there either. Let me think. Never tried Wendy's, Popeyes, Hooters, Denny's, In-N-Out. Fucking. What are some other ones that we don't have over here? I think they were planning on rolling out for the UK, but then the pandemic hit. Oh, we got Taco Bell. Taco Bell's really good, actually. I love Taco Bell. Yeah, Domino's. Yeah, we get Domino's. Had Domino's for ages. Hooters is only for looking at waitresses. See, you know, it's funny lately. I hear about Hooters, you know, like I see it in films and shit, and like I sometimes think to myself, those places don't actually exist, do they? And I know they do, but I'm so pure that I've just never been in a place like that. That if I went there, okay, I wouldn't even be able to taste the fucking chicken, right? I'd be shiting myself. Fucking the average shooter lassie comes there and is like, hello, can I take your order? And I still run the fuck out there. It's not good food. Oh my god, Taco Bell is really good, Leon. It's just like Mexican food. I remember there was a Taco Bell. The very first time I had Taco Bell was when I was in a pub, right, and I was walking home, and I just walked past the Taco Bell, you know? And you know what it's like when you're drunk, okay? Like, being drunk is one of the best, like, seasonings there is. You just can eat anything when you're drunk. And I just went past it, and I got, like, a wee wrap thing, I think, and I just, like, ate it in, like, 2 bites, and I was just like, I could literally have, like, 6 of those. And I think I bought, like, a bunch more, and a bunch of other things off the menu, and I was just walking home, eating all this fucking budget Mexican food. It was so good, you know. Chipotle, nah, we don't have that. Again, this isn't... Oh, fuck. Don't go in front of your trains, kids. They teach you that in school. No, he's not roadkill, Leon. He's rail kill. I take it everybody here has, like, put money on a train track before, so they would all flatten. I remember doing that. I remember we did it with a £1 coin once, okay? And when I was a kid, £1 was a lot of money. And I remember my brother, like, put the fucking £1 coin on the rail and he showed me it. And it was like, squished £1 coin. I'm just like, why the fuck did you do that? It was like a whole pound. This is the right bit. Because it's cool. You see, like, you put the money on the track, the train comes, and then you go see the money, and it's all flattened, you know? It's a cool little outdoorsy thing. Like skimming rocks there at the barn. Or playing Chapdoor Run. Or my personal favourite, which is like taking an aerosol can and throwing it on a campfire, you know? Used to do that all the time. I haven't flung an aerosol can on a campfire in years, man. Oh, is it now? Okay, yeah. I gotcha. I'll just call him Vane. There we go.
Sly, the second iron horse train is coming too fast. You might not have time to jump on top.
Relax, Bentley. There's more than one way to get on top of that caboose.
Yeah. Isn't that, like, actually illegal to, like, destroying money? Like, burning, like, you know, paper money or whatever. I think it's actually illegal. Which is interesting because people are chucking coins into, like, water fountains all the time. Mind you, I'm sure those are always collected, aren't they? Remember me, my friends, on this tire swing, the step hill. Bloody rope could have snapped at any time. You don't think about that when you're young, though, do you? And the imprint image of the squished coin. I don't think a coin would derail a train. Aye. I just failed that job. Do I have to wait for it to come back, maybe? No.
Sly, grab the pipe on the caboose to catch hold and climb on top.
Sweet.
The other clockwork lug should be hooked into the engine's furnace. Sneak your way up there and grab it. You should have seen how many missile launchers there were attached to the train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defenses.
Canada has some weird trains. No, I don't. Fuck. I meant to go under the fucking table there. Shite. Oh well, it'll work too. It's fine.
Attention Iron Horse number 2. In case you haven't heard, some lucky worm managed to make off with the clockwork lug in Iron Horse 1.
Oh, I'm shite at that.
Duty have been punished according to the lumberjack code. Don't let the same thing happen to you all. You boys have done some real good work lately, and I'd hate to have to put you out on disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
Do I eat Burger King? Yeah, I eat Burger King. I like Burger King. I try to avoid it though. I try to avoid most fast food in general, but I fail miserably.
Fantastic! We're raking in the clockwork parts left and right. Okay, guys, this is it. Time to break into Iron Horse number 3 and carry away the clockwork stomach. Now, the train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in position, Sly'll hop aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper. I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
I agree, I need takeaway near me and it's lovely food. Oh god, can we please stop talking about food? Because I'll tell you this as well, right? I was at the doctor's on Monday there. Did I talk about this on stream when I streamed on Monday? I can't remember if I did. But I've had this like thing in my sides for about a year now, just like a weird pain, and it's nothing like life-threatening or whatever, but it's been annoying me. And I went to the doctor, and he gave me like a few like exercises to do, and basically also said lose weight. All right, so I'm back on the fasting. All right, and I know I said that at the beginning of the year, and I failed miserably at it. But now that the doctor said it, it's like yeah, okay, concerted effort now. Not the best timing as well, because I've got like a week off in a couple of weeks. Not next week, but the week after I'm going to be off. So expect me to stream a lot when I'm off work, actually. In fact, I really... You know, it's funny, because the last time I was off, I was streaming Skies of Arcadia, you know, and that was just like a fun time. That's why I was playing that game like 6 hours a day, just streaming it, you know, that was a lot of fun. Wouldn't mind having a big game like that again. That game might be Yakuza 5, who knows? I'm talking about that. Yeah, it's not big, Raymond, it's fine. It's just like an annoying thing that just kind of like pops up every now and again. It doesn't stop me doing anything or whatever, but just wish it would go away, you know? Actually, is this a Sly mission? Where is it? Oh, it's Murray. The Murray. You know, I'm kind of just noticing this for the first time, but what's up with Murray's eyes? You know? Like when he takes his glasses off or his goggles off. What does he look like?
Hop aboard, guys. We've got a train to catch.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and steal the clockwork stomach.
That Jean Basson's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts, and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcar at breakneck speeds.
Good point. It's time for a train robbery.
Yeah, we got here. No, we don't have Walmarts. We have Asda, which is basically Walmart. Which version of Skies is better? GameCube. It's... I hate to say it, but yeah, GameCube. Outside of audio. Yeah. The Dreamcast version has, like, slightly better audio. Not that I've ever been able to tell. And also has a little VMU minigame that you can play. But, yeah, if you're going to play... If they're going to port Skies of Arcadia to, like, Switch or current consoles, they're going to port the GameCube version, you know, 100%. No, that's not happening yet, Cool Breeze. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Holy shit, hopefully soon. I played a bit of Pinter's Quest 2, Lelia. Not as much as I don't remember it too much. Because I used to do this thing with my Dreamcast VMU, right? Because you know how when you turn on the Dreamcast VMU beeps? You know, makes that noise. For whatever reason, I thought that when it beeped, that meant it was out of battery and you couldn't use it. Because you know how it has like the actual like battery, the watch battery that goes in the back of it. For some reason, I didn't think that it could actually like save games unless it had that battery in it, and when it beeped, it had no battery, even after I changed the battery. I gave myself so much stress about that, but that's not really the case. I wonder if the internal batteries of VMUs will eventually run out. That's a depressing thought. I have like 5 VMUs, 5 or 6 VMUs with a bunch of good save datas on there.
By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl.
GameCube audio is more compressed, apparently. Like I said, I'm not very good at picking up that stuff, Marshall, but it is apparently a fact, yeah. Oh, shit.
Hey, Cooper. Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neela's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper. Let's play. What in blazes? All right, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
There's a comparison video. Let me click on this, the new, actually. I'm curious. Dreamcast versus... I've never heard this before, so reaction video time. Oh god. It's got a decent amount of dislikes, this video. I have the little extension that shows the dislikes. This is the Dreamcast audio. This is the GameCube. I mean, I guess I hear it, but I definitely wouldn't, like, notice it unless it was pointed out to me, you know? Oh god, that's the Dreamcast art. That's the Japanese version artwork. Nice. Alright. Is it really that bad, the compression objective? Again, I don't have the ears for this. I definitely don't. It just sounds like Skies of Arcadia music regardless to me. This is Dreamcast again. I know, I was only on one disc on the GameCube, Leon. That almost sounds better on the GameCube. Hold on, let me go back here. Dreamcast. Okay. Then it'll go. Then it'll play the GameCube after this. Okay, maybe it isn't as good, but again, I really don't have. I don't know if I know it's not technically being tone deaf, but I'm something deaf because I can't. The compression does not bother me, you know. Because I remember people saying that about like going as far back as like Twilight Princess for the Wii. Because apparently that had like all synchronized music, even though it was on a Wii disc and could have held like a fully orchestrated soundtrack, but they never did it. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Sega, hurry up and put that fucking shit on the Switch or PS4 or something or Steam. I'll totally stream it again if they make a modern remake. All right, Sega, if you want to slide in my DMs and sponsor a stream, I'll do that. I'll do that shit. You know, I'll do like a 24-hour stream of Skies of Arcadia. In fact, should I promise that right now that if Skies of Arcadia HD comes out, I'll do a 24-hour stream? I shouldn't promise it, but we'll do it anyway because I want that fucking HD to come out. "24-hour Sky." How far could I get in the game in 24 hours? Could I even get past disc 1? No, I definitely probably couldn't. I doubt I'd even get up to like Gilder if I was playing it for 24 hours straight. Alright, Toho, shout outs to you. Toho forever. Fuck.
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
I said what? Alright, I said that I'd do a 24-hour stream Skies of Arcadia if the HD version come out. Sure. I mean, unless they've got D3T. Blech. Unless they've gotten D3T to make the HD port and it's shite at launch. Because then that 24 hours is going to be just pain, you know? Actually, yeah, Lelia, if the HD version does come out and I don't do that stream, you'll never let me live it down. So you better clip this, by the way, and save it, and then send me it so that when it does happen, you can all hold it against me.
Hey, Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old hand cart is starting to fall apart!
Shite. This is like the least fun game ever. I jumped and hit the circle button, fuck you. It means might drop some health. Jerry bye, Rock. Thanks for dropping in.
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, child. The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
Please don't let that be the rotator coupling. Damage alert, please make it happen. Oh no! Attention,
Ah,
attention.
sugar. Right. You wrote it in Discord. Very good, aye. Why are you, Loki? My sister? I like this beard. Every time I see my sister now, by the way, she like gets like a little like hair bobble or a rubber band, grabs my beard and puts it into like a little bobble thing, you know? And then she goes like, shave! And I'm like, fuck you. You got promoted in the promotion of for Greg's and Papa John's. Oh man, I suck. Stop sucking.
You won't stop me. Not the Cooper gang.
See, whenever I play like 2D shooters or games that require like a lot of like reaction or whatever, I lick my lips.
This might be
Or fighting games.
Sly! Sly! You okay?
I've got an upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
There we go.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bassan's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops. Which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replace Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
Why can't you mention Uncharted here? Because... Oh, right, it's because Loki said that, right. It's because I bring up the fact that in my Let's Play, Uncharted, like, crashed on me, and Loki is quite sensitive about that topic, because it involves, like, some sort of bad thing towards Uncharted, and yeah, that upsets him. Not sure why I'm all of a sudden thinking of the Earthworm Jim game. That game's quite, like... I don't know, I want to say I played a lot of Earthworm Jim when I was younger, but I don't think I have, like, no memories of it. It's weird. Whenever I sit down to play it, I never really get very far in it, either. Oh, God. Alright. Right, if I...
Things just weren't right up in Canada.
If I time this properly...
Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Besson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Besson's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Besson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
I diss the whole community of Nathan Drake fans. You know what you should watch, Loki? There was a death battle about this. Lara Croft versus Nathan Drake. You should watch that. It's a good video.
Okay, so here's what we know. One, Arpeggio's blimp is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bisson. And two, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by...
Oh god, those Northern Lights look a bit off. Is that an emulation thing?
Before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off Jean Besson. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into two smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try and
It's
set
an
it to the
antique
top of that sheet of
Bentley.
ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Right. This is kind of the... This is actually a level I have like zero memory about. Because I always think it's just Canada is like one area. Does Carmelita still cut about in this area? Asking for a friend. It's set in Canada. Yeah, this bit is Canada. That's why that's why I made the fucking reference, yeah. Which bit of Canada? The cold bit. Can I show you on the map? Oh yeah, it's right there. There, I pointed it. Did you miss it? Well, tough. Actually, I don't even know, okay? Must be somewhere, like, quite north, like. Because they've got, like, the Northern Lights and shit. The northern parts of Canada have a very big population. Aye, sure. What did you have in your pancakes? I haven't had pancakes in a while. Sorry. Sly 2 and Jak 2 both seem to take the series in a much more action-oriented direction compared to the pure 3D platformers of the first game. I mean, I would still say they're all still platformers. Like, I mean, and we were talking about this on the stream that you weren't a part of, Cool Breeze, but like, pretty much all the sort of PS2 platformers do that. Like, Ratchet 2 takes the series in a different direction as well, you know? And the third game for each of them kind of like sticks with whatever formula was established in the second. So, yeah. My favorite strategy game? Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Also, Shining Force is factually better than Fire Emblem. I'll fight you on that.
It's good to see my cane upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
Shining Force does look great. Sadly, never played it. Whatever happened to that? They were making a mobile game. It was like outsourced to some Korean company for Shining Force, and it looked so much like that Fire Emblem mobile game. What was that again? Fire Emblem Heroes, which is just like, you know, that game absolutely targets the demographic for Fire Emblem because it just like sells you all these characters in like bikinis and stuff, like the waifus for Fire Emblem and shit. But it looked like they were doing something similar with Shining Force, which I thought was very odd because that series has nowhere near the same reach. You know what I mean? Right. But the fuck? Why did you do that, Sly? What is it you do here again, by the way? Reconnaissance photos? Alright, yeah, okay. Silly me. I still remember the trailer to this day. It's a shame we never got it. You talking about that Shining Force mobile game, Raven? Again, it's so weird. It's so weird that that happened, you know?
Those saw blades look
Again,
particularly
Sega is no stranger to licensing out their IPs of a Sly movie. Okay, my bad, never mind. I'll shut up, sorry. They now make Mario sports games. They do! They fucking do. It's weird, eh? Look, Leon, let me put it to you, right? Would you have... Think of it this way, right? See if the Sly movie came out. It might have came out and turned out like the Ratchet and Clank movie. In fact, it probably would have, because Sony are kind of like shite like that with films. Or their animated films anyway, so... There. Consider that. Mario Strikers. What am I gonna do? Well, that one's not being made by Camelot. Are they still called Camelot? I think they are. Yeah, that's actually been made by Next Level Games, the Luigi's Mansion guys, because they were originally the ones that made Mario Strikers for the GameCube and Wii. I'm not a fan of the direction Shining series went with Resonance Refrain, though I've heard good things about that game. That game is fine. You know, that game is like, it's a decent Tales of ripoff, I would say. It really has nothing to do at all with the Shining series. Some of the item names are the same and that's it, you know. I thought it was cool that they went to the bother of like localizing it, you know. But yeah, it's okay. It's okay, you know.
This place
Didn't
is bear
you do a
country,
long
all
rant
right.
on
Interesting.
uh,
He's putting out a
we thoughts on?
slight
I'm sure I
radio
did. I'm sure I
signature.
did. Was I quite negative about it at the time, Cool Breeze? Because again, it's not great, but it's like, it's you know what it is actually. You know what I would probably say? I'd say Shining Resonance Refrain was about as good as Sonic Forces. Okay. And that's probably a terrible example because everybody thinks Sonic Forces is like this terrible game, but it wasn't. It was this very like annoyingly average game, right? In fact, I'd probably say Shining Resonance was a bit better than Forces, now that I think about it. But yeah, it was okay, you know. You're pretty positive like you and low expectations and you were pleasantly surprised. Well, there you go. You know, actually, you know what the worst thing, literally the worst thing about Shining Resonance Refrain was that it came out on the exact same day as Octopath Traveler, alright? Octopath Traveler is fucking fantastic, and it came out the same day, and I opted to play Shining Resonance first. And yeah, because I was obviously Sega fan, wanted to like play the revival of the Shining series, but yeah, I kind of regret that, like, Octopath Traveler was way better. Am I going to get Project Triangle? I'm not going to get Project Triangle because I'm actually a bit iffy on that game because obviously I love the way it looks. I love the fact that they're doing like a turn-based game now, but this is like a really weird pet peeve of mine that I've ranted about a couple of times, but I don't like it when games have a sort of like choice in the middle of the story and it completely changes the direction of the story. And that's what Project Triangle is doing. You know, you get this choice and then you go to this level or you go to this level. I hate that. All right, I don't know why. It's just like I just want to get to the beginning of the game, get to the end, and that's it. You know, I don't want to have to play it twice just to like get all the different levels. That just annoys me. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I suppose I've heard it's actually reviewing pretty well, so maybe I'll cave in and grab it. But I don't like that aspect of it.
John Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
Pokemon Gen 9 looks alright, Raven. Like, I'm not into Pokemon at all, but I thought that looked fine, you know? Don't even know if it's supposed to be part of the series. I just thought it was some standalone RPG. It does use the name, Adam, Shining, obviously, but Shining just taken like a totally different route. Original artist and all that, nothing to do with them anymore. Now they just got like, I still remember the guy's name. The guy's name was Tony Taka, okay? I think I've even like looked up. Should we look up? Okay, will I get banned off Twitch? I probably will have, right? I've even looked up some of the art that Tony Taka has done for his 18+ visual novels that he's released in Japan, alright? It's actually really funny because I look at the character designs of these, like, naked girls, and it's just like, yeah, that looks exactly like that fucking Shining game, you know? So, yeah, it's just weird. Actually, it's not really weird. That should be like a perfect indication of like the sort of like direction they opted to take the Shining series. All right, you know, they were clearly going for that demographic as opposed to the sort of like Tolkien-esque style that the old Shining games had. This is a totally unoriginal rant, by the way, guys. Literally anybody that says anything about the Shining games rants about the art style change. You know, I'm not being original at all. All right, I'm just saying I agree with it. So yeah. I remember hearing that objective, yeah, but I don't think it's really anything's going to come of that, sadly. Post it on the server. What, in the Discord? What, you've posted fucking like 18 plus art? Loki, let's see here. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure that violates the rules of the Discord. Oh no, it's the video of me doing Shining Force rocks. I would post some of that art into the Discord that Tony Taka did, but I'm pretty sure that goes against Sutton, some sort of terms of service, so I'll refrain from it. See what I did there? Refrain from Shining Resonance. Refrain, eh? Eh? There we go. Hello, Ramura. It's also on Game Pass. Octopath's on Game Pass. I kept meaning to go back to play it on PC, but I put so much time into the Switch version, it kind of feels like I just want to go play something else. But yeah, I really can't recommend Octopath Traveler enough. That was a fantastic RPG, you know? There we go.
My sensors detect
You
a
started
Wi-Fi
Octopath, never
link
finished
to
it.
that
Which
phone.
protagonist did you go
Must be
for,
piloted
Oren?
by computer.
It's always something I like to ask, you know?
Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
There's a place in northern Canada called... Yeah, everybody's offended by everything. Toho. There was actually a game based around that sort of like tribe of people. It's called Never Alone. That's actually a really good game. I remember I finished that in one sitting. It was a good game. Yeah. Inuit. Can't even remember. I've been fine, Ramura. How about yourself? Years ago, you should do it. Oh, I saw somebody actually sent me that, Raven, and I got it right away. You know, there was actually a lot of people who guessed wrong in the comments, which I thought was really funny. But no, it was from Virtua Fighter 5. It was Aui's stage. You know, like I would just like nail a quiz like that. You know, if everybody was like, name this Sega game, I'd be like, easy. You know. And they're apparently going to do that like every week now, so yeah, I'll be sure to play along. You know what I really hope for, actually? Did you guys see... I can't remember if I talked about this on Monday, but did you guys see that Persona 4 Arena, the re-release that's coming out, is actually getting a rollback netcode patch? It's going to be like after it comes out, sadly, but it is going to be there. Yeah, it was, I guess they finally caved, because that's all anybody ever talks about. I really hope they add it to Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown. You know, that new version of Virtua Fighter 5 that they came out with. I really hope they come out with that. Hey, what am I doing? Oh shit. Did I just come up here for no reason? Now I bet you now I have to make my way up actually, after I take this photo of Betty anyway. No wait, hold on. Shit, never mind. I really hope Street Fighter is good at launch. Yeah, Raven, that game needs to be good at launch, you know? They can't fuck that up like they did with 5 at launch, you know? Some call me Johnny. Well, that Sonic tuber. Pfft, why the fuck would I watch him? No, I've not seen that video. Raven. In full fighting games, what was wrong with 5? A lot of things, honestly, Leon. It was basically all the bad things that you can think of in a sort of like... It launched with 16 characters, really bad netcode, really bad like input delay, and just like all this content that was getting like drip fed over time. You know, it was just like such a bad... It left such a bad taste in people's mouths at launch, you know? And Street Fighter 5 did make a comeback. You know, a lot of people will agree with that, but you know, it's for a lot of people it's kind of too little, too late. But Street Fighter is obviously like Capcom's main fighting game, so it was kind of like this sort of too big to fail sort of scenario. Like it was obviously still going to get played at Evo and all this, but it definitely left a bad taste in people's mouths. So again, Street Fighter 6, hopefully they can get that sorted out. Yeah, that that was supposed to be like the final edition as well, Raven, wasn't it? But they released like one more season. And to be fair to them, I think they only released that final season because Street Fighter 6 got pushed back, so they decided to just say fuck it and add some more characters. Including, and I thought this was honestly like really cool, they added like, in that DLC lineup, they actually added like a Street Fighter 6 character, you know? Oh, come on. There we go.
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy.
WWE. Oh, that was the game that was actually developed by Blind Squirrel Games, wasn't it? That Switch version.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up? I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bisson. Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Alright.
Come on, Jean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwork Talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year.
Oh, I remember this bit now.
This tough, it sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Oh, cheered by Raven.
Well,
Thanks
guys,
for dropping in.
Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork
Hello,
Talons
Mr.
as
Dang.
a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
Alrighty. So, I'm gonna see how much more I can get through tonight. I'm not finished, I'm not wrapping up or anything. But yeah, we'll see how much I can get through tonight, and hopefully, guys, on Friday, I'm not having a drink, incidentally, but on Friday, hopefully, we will finish Sly 2, you know? We'll see how that goes, but yeah. Oh, Ducky, what other video game would sing Bakami Tai and have a... Wait, what? Hold on. What other video game would sing Bakami Tai and have picture of what? I don't know. I don't know. Give me one, Romura. Give me a character. Well, that's good, as I don't have to go to bed early on Fridays. Yeah, I think it means what video game character. So give me one, and I'll give you what their picture would be. Daxter with a picture of his human self. Here, I literally said this last stream, Romura. Daxter wouldn't be a picture of his human self, it would be a picture of pants, you know? Murray would be the guru, yeah. Sly would probably be Carmelita. I can't think of anything else. Or like a big pile of money or some shit. Shite. How do I get up there? And final thoughts of Shinrin's from Fame. You said that Tony Taka. No, I don't think. No, not Tony Taka. Toho. It was the original artist for the Shining series had passed away, so that, you know, there was no hope of the series going back to the style that we wanted, and that Tony Taka would probably just like man up the series going forward, you know. Ramirez, picture of Galcian, 100%. I like Sonia, Shining Residence Refrain. She's typical main girl, I suppose. I'm singing romantically about the guy who runs the homeless camp. Yeah. Kiryu had a few pictures though, because obviously Bakamitai showed up in a few different games. I haven't played any Yakuza music this stream yet, actually, have I?
The wild bears in the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you could snag enough of them,
Bentley would be a picture of Penelope when she's like evil. Yeah. Oh fuck. Spoiler alert. Who cares?
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
the first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
Neo with a pic of Nozomi or it would Neo's not like 100% Neo's picture would be Landy. Okay, Landy is the person that occupies Neo's brain all the time. Alright, 100%. There's the box art for the old Shining games. Looked very anime in Japan. Sort of Dungeons and Dragons in the West. Yeah, I think so, yeah. What was the... There was something Shining Force related. Didn't they recently add like Shining Force to Nintendo Switch Online? Actually, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm kind of tempted to pay for Nintendo Switch Online now. I like the expansion pack, I mean. Because... I was one of the few people that weren't, like, up in arms about that at the time, you know, it's like I wanted N64 games. And sure, it was expensive, but I was just like, I could pass it. As long as they keep, like, updating it regularly, that's fine. But then, obviously, it launched and the emulation was terrible, but that emulation has apparently been, like, pretty much sorted now. So, I'm very tempted to go for it. I'm all for playing some of those N64 games, like. We do still need to do Majora's Mask on here, though. That's on my to-play list. Aika with the pick of the cat flag. That was there. Oh god, is that what... If Aika was singing Bakamitai? No, I think if Aika... Let me think. If Aika was singing Bakamitai... she would probably... I think, just like Sly, I think she would just be like money, you know? Aika's quite vain like that. You're gonna try the 2-cycle challenge run. What's that, Mr. Dank? Stuff. Oh god. I'm looking at the chat and I'm looking at the game. I should really pay more attention. Yeah, that was the weirdest one. Leon for sure. Akiyama being home, looking at himself homeless. Oh, that's not a big spoiler, Romero, don't worry. Actually, you don't even know who Akiyama is yet, do you? As he was suspiciously absent from Like a Dragon. What are the chances of me streaming Shining Force? I don't know, Cool Breeze, because here's my thing, right? I did play like all of the Shining Force games, but the I'm pretty sure he meant Yakuza, Leon, yeah. What was I gonna say there? I don't know if I would ever play Shining Force 1 again. There was a very specific thing that Shining Force 1 does that annoyed me, and that was the fact that when you... Because in those games, you level up your character, but then you sort of like level up the class of your character after a certain level. Well, when you get to that, like, second level for a character, right? When they level up, the range in which their, like, stats increase is insane. Like, let's just say your strength goes up by 1 hit if you level up, but it's RNG, so it can go up by 1 point or it can go up by 9 points, alright? The walkthroughs that I was, like, reading at the time actually recommended that before you level up, you make a save point and just, like, keep going until you get, like, a decent stat. And it was like that for the whole game and with all the characters, and I was just like, oh, fucking hell, this is annoying. And it's still like that in Shining Force 2, but it's much... the range is, like, so much smaller, you know? So I could totally replay Shining Force 2 again. Which is a shame, because Shining Force 1 was, like, great, but that one little thing is going to be in the back of my mind if I ever play it again. So I'll just be like, eh. OCW. Yeah, I think Shining Force 2 is the best one, yeah. 3 was really good as well, but I never, 3 was like 3 games, and only 1 ever got translated into English. They are all fan-translated, but I've never played the other ones.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Fuck. I'm gonna be at this for a while, I know. There's some weird looking radio transmitters as well. Let's see. Yeah, that's the fucking Entei. I fell at the last hurdle there. I don't think we will, Cool Breeze. I think the reason Fire Emblem is now as popular as it is because they've realized they've tapped into the sort of like the Persona crowd, if you will. You know, that crowd of degenerates that's all about like the fan fiction, all about the cosplay, all about picking their waifus. That's all Three Houses was. I could rant about this a lot, by the way. I'm pretty sure I've ranted about it before, but allow me to just go off on one here. But that's all Three Houses was. Three Houses was all about picking your waifu, or husbando, or whatever the fuck, you know? Like, nobody ever talks about the gameplay in Three Houses. Nobody, you know? Like, I only learned relatively recently that Fire Emblem Three Houses had, like, a time travel mechanic where you can actually wind back on your choices. Pretty decent mechanic, but nobody ever talked about it. You only ever saw the fan art of all the characters and all the fanfiction and all the waifus and all that, blah, 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 you know? And that's the audience that they're now going for, alright? So, that's it. That's what they're getting. So I haven't played Three Houses despite loving Fire Emblem. Just look way too bloated with all the extra stuff. Pretty much, yeah. It's a shame too because Fire Emblem Awakening was excellent. I thought that was brilliant, and there was actually like a reason in the story for why you had to like hook up all the characters and all that. But no really any more. No, it's just like, no, we gotta make everybody look all pretty. We need people cosplaying as these people, you know? Persona games had waifu. Yeah, but that's kind of always been the case with, like, Persona, you know? Well, not necessarily, because Persona did start off more like a traditional Shin Megami Tensei game. And then it was 3 where they kind of introduced the whole, like, social aspect. But, again, that's sort of, like, become embroiled in Persona's identity. And you could say the same thing about Fire Emblem, but I don't know. I just personally remember Fire Emblem before it was like that, and I'm just like, why did it have to be like... Fucking hell! Why did it have to be like this? How long have I been on to these fucking bears? So yeah, Fire Emblem Free Houses, I could take it or leave it, pretty much. It didn't annoy me as much as Xenoblade 2, put it that way. I'll give Fire Emblem Free Houses that. Mainly because I was much more invested in Xenoblade and Fire Emblem, but yeah. Of course, the correct waifu choice in Persona 3 was Mitsuru, you know? You know what, I know I just said that, but I try not to partake in the whole waifu wars shit, alright? Fuck! I keep making this mistake. This is an opportunity for Shining Force to make a comeback and take the strategy G-Crown again. I don't know, Cool Breeze. I don't think Sega's really that fussed about doing it. Because they have, like, that's the thing, they kind of, like, built up Valkyria Chronicles, which is another excellent, like, have you played Valkyria Chronicles? If you like Shining Force, you'll love Valkyria Chronicles.
Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Fuck this shit! Right, we're going back Grin the long way. Sod this. You haven't played it, but you want to. It's so cheap on Switch. That Switch version is really good too. I downloaded it on Switch, played the first couple of levels. It runs really well. Which is interesting because... no, wait. Let me take that back. It's Persona... It's... Not Persona. Yeah. Let me start again. Valkyria Chronicles 1 runs a bit iffy on the Switch, but Valkyria Chronicles 4 runs really well. Which Valkyria Chronicles do you start with? Definitely start with the first one, I'd say. You can start at any one, to be honest. And you don't have to worry about the fact that Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3 are locked on the PSP. They don't connect too strongly, so... But yeah, the first game is definitely the better one. If you can play on a console other than the Switch, I would recommend going for that, but the Switch version is fair enough, you know. Hello, Buckshot Brigade. It is a big fucking bear, and there's 6 of them, and they keep eating me because I keep fucking this up. I feel Sega's been alright about Switch ports generally, I think. Sonic Colors Ultimate aside. Yeah, I'd say so too. Like, see, in my opinion, right, this discussion sort of came up with the, remember Soul Hackers 2 that just got announced, you know? I feel like the Switch, when a game comes out and you're waiting for the Switch version, I feel like the Switch version is just like a bonus, you know what I mean? Because not every developer is going to want to, like, port to the Switch, because they have to, like, dumb their game down and the port process is a bit more difficult. And just because you can get the game running on the Switch doesn't necessarily mean you should do it, in my opinion, you know? So, yeah, okay, we're going the other way, fuck this. What was the point I was making there? I can't mind. But, like, I think, I've said this before, by the way, see Sonic Frontiers, for all y'all that are gonna, like, pick that game up and play it, just do yourself a favor, do not pick it up on the Switch, okay? Twitter is going to be a mess that day, the day that game comes out, with all these clips from the Switch version, okay? Just you wait, it's gonna be like, it's gonna go mental. Only Valkyria goes 1 and 4 on the Switch, right? Yeah, friggin' Valkyria goes 1 and 4 on the Switch. 2 is on the PSP, as is 3, and they're exclusive to the PSP. But only the 3rd one was exclusive, so... yeah. 3 is Japan only, 2 is not, so yeah. Fantasy Star for Dragon Quest, Sonic for Mario, Pentagon. Yeah, they did that a lot. Objective. Like, apparently Streets of Rage was made in response to Street Fighter, which is kind of an odd combination, I agree, but yeah, it was apparently a thing. Yuzo Koshiro said it himself. I have no idea, Adam, because, like, I still hold that that port, like, the Switch issues aside, was okay, you know? Just Sonic fans are very panicky. Panicky? Is that the word? About this shit. Not to say it didn't have problems, but, you know, there's a good remaster in there. It's just if you got the tunnel vision, you'll obviously notice these things. Finicky, I think that's what I'm doing, aye.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
I think it comes down... See, Cool Breeze, I see that argument a lot, right? I think there's more to it than like, oh, isn't this more powerful than this, alright? Because when you're porting a game, depending on how much time and effort goes into it, you know, it's a totally different beast and it could like end up really bad, you know? Like the Switch is kind of like it's comparable to the PS3, and it doesn't like run terribly, but the Valkyria Chronicles 4 definitely runs better, so I don't know what happened there, but... Yeah, like, because there's quite a few games that got brought over the Switch that just ran like shit that really didn't have any reason to. It just comes down to how much effort a company's willing to put into the port, you know? Am I finishing this game tonight? I doubt it, CW. I think we'll finish it on Friday, because I'm probably not going to have a drink on Friday. Probably. Don't hold me on that. I might be weak, but we're going to see if we can finish this on Friday. I mean, I don't get excuses for performance issues when the resources should match the glare. I mean, again, if it's a bad port, complain. Even if it's on, like, even if the Switch is, like, weaker hardware to what the game was originally on, you know, complain. A bad port is a bad port. I'm just saying that, you know, there's a bit more to it than just like, oh, it's more powerful, so it should be a perfect port sort of thing, you know? The Switch seems to have unique bottlenecks. Yeah, I would say that. Again, that's why I say whenever a game comes out on the Switch, if it's on everything else but it's not on the Switch, it should be considered like a bit of a bonus, you know? Like, I feel like everything other than the Switch could be... What am I trying to say here? I don't know if I want to be too hot takey here, but yeah. Hardware could be way better, but if the porting is bad, the game will run bad unless you brute force it. Yeah, exactly, Marshall. Again, you know, it sounds so obvious. Like, I feel like I'm just stating the obvious when I say this, but, you know, any game should theoretically be able to run on Switch well. It just depends on how much time they want to put into the port. Yeah, good point, Buckshot. Yeah, because there's so many bad PC ports still. Speaking of Switch port, it still gets me that they're porting the Wii version of Force Unleashed instead of the HD version. I didn't really think about that too much, Adam, but yeah, you're right enough. That is a very weird thing. Because wasn't that game, like, okay? Like, doesn't that game actually have, like, a decent fan base? I know nothing about Star Wars, let alone Force Unleashed, so, yeah. Switch port I don't want to hear any excuse for is Kingdom Hearts Cloud. Yeah, there you go. That's like the worst case scenario when it comes to a Switch port. Yeah. Again, I know I'm just repeating myself, but it just comes down to the developer, you know? If they want to make a good port, then they should be able to make a good port, you know? Sonic Unleashed gets remastered, I can see the Switch getting unleashed. I'm gonna mute CW, alright? You're getting muted, CW. Like, can I do this for OBS? Hold on. Am I able to mute you? Fuck, I don't think I can mute you. I think I have to do it through the website. Fuck. Alright, you win this round, CW. But fucking behave yourself. You know, I was literally about to like go on about how they have already technically remastered Sonic Unleashed. It's just on the Xbox Series consoles, but that's not really, doesn't really count, I guess. But yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I've heard it being referred to as Unleashed before, but yeah, just the way CW said that, it's disgusting. See, honestly, right? Like, I don't want it to turn out like Colors Ultimate did, but I feel like Sonic Unleashed Ultimate would be a fantastic fucking game, okay? And I'm not just saying that because Sonic fans, you know, they all hate Sonic Colors, but they all, like, suddenly adore Sonic Unleashed. But, you know, I feel like there's, like, so many, like, little improvements that could be made to Unleashed that really would make a big difference to the game. IMHO. Unleashed isn't that bad, in my opinion. Un-HD is better. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that Wii version was alright, like. Yeah, the daytime levels were alright on the Wii. The HD versions were better, obviously, though. Actually, there's a lot of things about the daytime levels in Sonic Unleashed that annoy me, alright? Like, they're very difficult for, like, no reason. It's kind of like my main gripe with them. And it's why I think, like, Colors and eventually Generations just, like, made the formula so much better compared to Unleashed. But again, nobody likes to give Colors the credit it deserves.
Lumberjack team, bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 200.
The thing about, like, this was my takeaway, Cool Breeze, right? The thing about the nighttime levels in the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed was that, yeah, the combat was a little bit tedious, but you really didn't do too much of it, alright? It was actually kind of the opposite of the HD version. You know, you did like a lot of you did like a hell of a lot of like combat in the HD version, but not that much platforming. But there's a lot more platforming to be had in the Wii version, you know? And I think that's why I kind of like respect that a bit more. It's its own thing, you know? So yeah. And then, it's because it started the Meta era, haven't you heard? Yeah, it's because I'm surprised. Well, you end that with a sarcasm, Leon, but that's literally why it is, okay? Because Sonic fans have this thing where when they look back on something, if it started like a trend that's gotten out of hand that they don't like anymore, then that game is terrible. But so because Sonic Unleashed, you know, started with the direction of the writing and the Wisps and Roger Craig Smith, you know, all these things that people now complain about because Sonic Team opted to use them in later games, they all started in Sonic Colors, therefore Sonic Colors is the enemy, you know? Doesn't matter how good of a game it is, it started all this bad stuff, so fuck it. That's how Sonic fans look at this, you know? Yeah, they were different games, yeah. Well, I love the passion with which you hate Sonic fans who hate Sonic games. Like, I know it kind of like it's some sort of like weird roundabout way where I'm complaining about people complaining about stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Sonic fans and the way that they think, they just like occupy so much of my brain, you know? Yeah, where am I going? So we got an entire subgenre of the fan base. So which Sonic Unleashed is better than Wii or non-Wii? I'm definitely gonna say non-Wii, you know? Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't know if you remember my Sonic game tier list I did. I put Unleashed in a nice healthy B tier. And I'd probably put Sonic Unleashed Wii in a C. C almost feels like a little bit low, but I'm more comfortable putting that in a C than a D. Yeah. I told you, behave yourself, CW. I think it just transitioned to a more intense version with the stage music. Hello, CW. Actually, it would probably be easier for me to play the the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed on this stream. Could emulate that easily enough on the Wii or the PS2. I don't know if I would, though. It's been years since I played it, and I definitely have way more nostalgia for the HD version. Oh my god, see, I tried to wrap up that conversation topic quickly because Oren's gonna go mental about emulators. It cuts out 2 levels, technically, Leon. There are cutscenes that take place in, like, Missouri. You know, the African-themed level. There are cutscenes in the Wii version, and you can go there, but there's no level. And they also cut out Empire City, the sort of, like, New York-based one. Colors didn't have a PS2 version. Well, it was 2010 at that point, and I'm sure that FIFA 10 came out on the PS2. But by that point, they were probably like, you know what? Let's just maintain our nice relationship with Nintendo and make it exclusive. Everything levels take place in Missouri. I never actually thought about that before, Buckshot. Missouri. Shit. Oh yeah, the boss battle. You're right, Adam. That was there in the Wii version. Missouri's in the fucking... Not really. Debatable, Buckshot. It's sort of in the middle, you know? What the dick? I mean, I've got a map right here. All right, it's like, hold on, let's do the map. All right, hold on. Let's go by the state capital. All right, it's sort of a bit closer to the East Coast, I suppose. But yeah, it's fair to say it's I'm sure if you were living in Missouri and you told someone I live in the center of America, you know, you've got grounds to say that. Jefferson City, correct. Cool Breeze, nice one. Did you just Google that? I mean, it's in the southern US. Why would it be compared? I don't know, Buckshot. There's a shitload of towns in Canada named after UK things. So, it's not the biggest deal, I would say. Never even noticed there's a map there. I got that like a couple of weeks ago. Because I'm such a map fanatic, I just wanted to like have... Because that was been like bare white for the past 6 years that I've lived here. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get a big atlas and just like bung that up there and look at it all the time. It's been the talk of the stream. I don't know if it's been the talk of the stream. I remember the first stream I did when I got it, I was drunk and I gave like a few geography lessons. Well, geography lessons. I just spouted a few fun facts, I suppose. How the fuck do I get up here? There's nowhere where I can jump and hit the circle button. Oh my god. Unless this is it? No. Wait a minute. That looks like a way to do it. That'll do. Banging. If I had fell off there, ooh, I would have been mildly annoyed. Alright, let's see how much more I can do before I get bored and turn it off. Still gonna go for a walk. Actually, it was pissing it down with rain. Is it worth going for a walk tonight? No Bentley job. GG Sucker Punch.
Unfortunately, it's frozen deep in an ice wall.
How are we supposed to get to it? Wait for more global warming?
That
I would love to. I bet I would be a banging geography teacher.
If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy.
Geography teacher that never travels, never leaves his room.
How do I redirect that thing?
There should be a switch on the other side of this wall. Throw it and then head outside.
Hey guys, what's up? Professor Duck here once again. I was a geography major before I sold out and switched to CS for the money. Sometimes I regret that decision. Oh jeez. I've been saying banging for a while. I don't know where I picked it up from, Marshall. Like, I just pick up random words and think, oh, I'm gonna start saying that in this conversation now. And I don't know where I picked up banging from, but I say that a bit for quite a bit now. Where's this thing I need to get? Mints. I'm wondering where I picked up mints either. Like, I definitely grew up hearing like banging and mints and all that. It's mainly random Scottishisms that I pick up randomly, you know? One of your LPs a long time ago, you kept suffixing your words with skis. Oh yeah, fuck. Actually, I know where that came from. There was a... You remember Rab C. Nesbitt? Well, only if you're Scottish you'll know what that show was, but there was an episode called Offski, which is one of the actual like ways people would say it. It's like, alright, I'm Offski. Bye. And I don't know, for some reason I just made it my thing to just use ski at the end of everything, you know? I think Red Dwarf took the piss out of that as way with Bulgaria. Like, Bulgaria and everything was just, like, abbreviated with ski. It's like, do you want to drink some beer ski? Sort of thing, you know?
Particularly that laser type saw blade. Gonna need it once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain. But hey, you know, you should still enjoy yourselves, eh? I mean, how many people get to cut down forests for a living? You all know what? Don't ever forget that.
You've done it! The laser's been redirected out the window.
Again, I'm not denying that I ever said that, like...
Now to get that laser pointed at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I
Frat
put in your
boys.
pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll bounce the beam to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
Where the fuck is this? No, wait, I'm just gonna... That's all the visual aid I need this time. What even is a frat boy, by the way? Is that just like a posh kid? Fraternities. boss. It's basically male university students who are in a fraternity and known for excessive partying and generally being D-bags. It's alright, you can swear, Cool Breeze. Also killing each other in squid hazing rituals. Alright, I got you, yeah. It's actually really fucking depressing. Fraternity hazing rituals. I have no idea what that is. Something about squids, did you say? Oh shit. I think I've said it before, but I do love the sound of those cracking balls. Just makes me feel at home, you know, on the streets of Glasgow. How the fuck do I get up there then? Don't be silly, Cool Breeze. I only drink Kronenberg out of cans. I feel like I've said that before. I feel like I made that joke already. Breaking balls is a family tradition. Not a family tradition, I just say you go on the streets of Glasgow, you're gonna hear the sound of broken glass eventually. Oh shit, these are ducks. Also, the gang head to Glasgow to steal Duck's Pantry Goods Saga. Oh god, I'll fight with my life for that shit. He ever said to me he was welcome to. Oh dear, Leon, I was an edgier guy back then. What year was that? I'm surprised. I'm surprised Twitch lets you say that. Where's it we're going? Jesus. Oh, I keep hitting the L3 thinking I'm gonna do something, but it's no. This the last gen? Motherfucker.
Stand clear, Slime. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze. I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
I forgot about that. Shit.
Cheer up, pal. We got the log chopping guide.
Let's see, does that actually show up to... Can't remind. Right. Somebody mind me, is the heist after this Murray mission? I actually saw that. I think there's another Sly mission after this. Alright. Depending on how we do... I don't know, let's just keep playing. No Yakuza music for Murray. I'm feeling lazy, but maybe if he does a lot of punching, we can put on some Yakuza music. Let's see, what's this mission?
Rumor has it that several off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job we pulled in Istanbul. It was awesome.
There's only one Yakuza song that I can put on here. Oh my fucking god, hold on. Oh, yeah, Dancing Bear. Oh man, there's no like extended one. There's no like extended tune for it though. Hold on. I'll just have to keep repeating it, but fuck it. Here we go. I didn't even like this fucking minigame today. Can you do that for like YouTube specifically? Like putting it on loop?
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out in this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head.
just right click. Hold on. Oh, would you look at that? All right, there we go. We're looping that. I don't even know if we're doing any RC racing here yet, but again, it's absolutely perfect track. So there we go. I didn't know about that actually till yeah. I didn't hear a word of that, Bentley, but it's okay. Maybe I should have been hearing that. Again, we haven't done any RCing yet, so it feels like a waste using this song, but who gives a shit? The fuck?
Murray, heads up.
Hey, fellas. Any of you guys think you can
Oh, lately,
Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
That RC combat drone takes some
Here we go.
control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
This probably has more in common with the Robotics Club from Lost Judgment, to be fair. As in this activity.
You won, eh? But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends
Depends on what?
on whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light Pattern.
Well, I guess I owe ya.
Ah, that was fun.
After reading through the log chopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
Okay then. Right, let me think here. Let's do a couple more missions. Again, I would like to get this finished on Friday. But I don't want to make any promises. For all I know, actually, I could be busy on Friday. I don't know. But basically, I want this to be my second to last session with Sly. I suppose I could always do it on Saturday and play for the rest of the night. Put in, put out. Ooh, air. Putin is already synonymous with, like, male and female genitalia in this Twitch chat, so that's already, like, that's already so much rudeness, you know? This is the second to last episode. Yeah, I probably would. But again, let's do at least a couple more missions then. See, it's only like 20 past. Should be fine. I don't think I need to go to the shop for anything, but...
Yeah. That lighthouse is the conduit for collecting the northern lights. We need to shut it down, or the silo battery...
Maybe if I play Majora's Masks, Putin's left and right nuts will come back.
For us to stow away inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside, sneak down to the ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
Alright, see you on the ground floor.
Alright. Time to show that lighthouse the real superpower of teamwork. Did I ban them? I don't think I did ban them. I don't know, banning seems like such a pussy move to me. I did ban them? Oh shit. Fuck. I mean, maybe I just temporary banned them? One at a time. There you go, Leon. That's a classic, that is.
Nice climbing, Sly. You've made it up to the hatch.
Hey there, all you boys working the lighthouse. Lumberjack games are a-coming, so make sure to practice up on your log chopping, ice wall climbing, and log rolling. This is a great event to honor those pioneer lumberjacks who paved the way.
After they started talking back to the chat. Did I not appreciate that? I'm guessing.
Techniques we enjoy today. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
Once Putin wanted to offer me a teacup, but I told him I was allergic to polonium 210. I feel like there's a wonderful pun in there, Oren, but I don't see it. Polonium 210. Sorry. Polonium 210. It's dark? Oh god. Am I gonna get banned for saying this? Oh shit. That's not a clever pun at all, Jings. It's just Orin being dark. It sounds like it could be a pun. Polonium 210. Polonium. I don't know. Alright guys, I'm not gonna stream for too much longer. Let's not go to a dark place, eh? Jerry, bye, Marshall. Oh shit, my PS2 controller's doing that thing again. No, it's not actually. Oh well. Lesson learned. Am I using a DualShock to ILR? Aye. We go for 100% authenticity in this Twitch stream. Unless except we actually use emulators. Yeah, I have this adapter here. I actually figured out, by the way, how to run GameCube controllers with the adapter. Like, I was always struggling with it before, but now I've got it, so when I finally do Majora's Mask, we're definitely using a GameCube controller. 50% authenticity. Yeah. Mints. I should think of a different catchphrase when I fuck up, actually. Yeah, I'm not like holding the analog stick and Sly is tiptoeing. He's not doing it now, of course he isn't. Right, what does that do here then? Can I just drop down there? Just run past it, fuck it. Alright, okay.
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that Northern Light attractor. It'll be slag in minutes.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse
What was my old
the
catchphrase? What's the oldest catchphrase I used to have?
You lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
Oh fuck. Is that my catchphrase? Oh fuck. Man, I don't know, I feel like C is F, can he be arsed? C use after. I guess that was the thing. And my dog is barking.
it works.
Why did I do that? What the hell? Fuck this game, I hate this game. Go and drop some health. Thank you. I don't know, is there I don't know if there's a time limit on this mission or no.
Flip the double reverse circuit breaker. Hurry!
I do have a fucking time limit. Yeah, I'm probably gonna fail this. Was that it right there, Tay? Oh my god. Fuck this game, I hate this game, it's an old one. I actually nicked that off of Froke. He was like, he started playing Resident Evil 4, and like, he was literally like talking about how much he liked the game, and then he like got hit by something, and then he just like, and you could audibly hear like the controller being slammed on the desk, and he just like said, "Fuck this game, I hate this game," and started giggled to himself, and I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, so I decided to nick it. Actually, wait a minute, I can keep... Oh, I could have kept just... Okay. I was being an arsehole, never mind.
The collection mechanism is overloading!
Alrighty. Okay. I think, guys, that's me for tonight. I think that last one just done me in. So next time, I don't know if it'll be Friday or Saturday, but definitely by the end of this week, we'll have Sly 2 finished. So, yeah. Thank you for joining me, and see you after. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, we need to raid somebody. Why do I always forget, like, literally the last minute, I gotta raid somebody. Hold on. Who are we raiding? Bird.
Missing more than a few pixels.
We'll raid Spud. He's playing Mario and Luigi. No, don't.
Yeah. Ruffy, you bloody idiot. We took you when you were dazing us on the mountain. Me, you worthless vermin. Silly shade.
Alright. So, like I said, guys, thank you for joining me, and see you after. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh my god, Spud's using an emulator. Don't raid him. Don't raid him. He's using an emulator. Tut-tut.